Nearly a quarter of Cambodia's population vanished in just 4 years under the Khmer Rouge, up to 3 million lives erased. I can hardly wrap my head around it. Imagine one day, you're living in your hometown and the next, you're forced out, marching into the unknown, with almost everything familiar stripped away. This is the story of Arn Chorn Pond, a boy who survived Cambodia's killing fields. Arn was born into a family full of music and laughter. But in 1975, the world he knew crumbled. The Khmer Rouge stormed Phnom Penh, emptied the city, and started their brutal regime. Families were torn apart. Children were sent to labor camps. 12-year-old Arn ended up in a place where the simple act of surviving felt impossible. In that camp, Arn was forced to choose, work or die. He volunteered to play music, learning traditional instruments like the flute and the kim, a Cambodian dulcimer. This music, once a symbol of joy, became twisted. Arn had to play propaganda songs to drown out the screams of executions. Boys who couldn't learn fast enough disappeared. It's unthinkable, but that music saved Arn's life. When Vietnam invaded in 1978, chaos broke out. Arn seized the chance to escape, hiding in the jungle and dodging death at every turn. He made it to a refugee camp in Thailand, barely alive. He weighed just 30 pounds. Later, an American pastor adopted him and brought him to New Hampshire, but the nightmares followed. The pain, the memories, the loss, they all lingered. Yet Arn didn't let his past define him. He returned to Cambodia in the 90s, determined to resurrect the music the Khmer Rouge tried to destroy. He founded Cambodian Living Arts, a group that helps keep traditional music and stories alive for new generations. Without that, so much of Cambodia's spirit could have been erased forever. Survivors like Arn and others, Sokham Nuth, Buthi Huat, Sumsak Rai, they all carry scars you can't see. Some watched loved ones die. Some lost almost everything but hope. And even now, decades later, they share their stories at places like the National Cambodian Heritage Museum in Chicago, making sure nobody forgets what happened. 50 years on, the pain hasn't faded, but the music plays on. Arn's story proves that even in the darkest times, you can find a way to survive and to rebuild. If you want more stories that history almost forgot, hit subscribe and stick around.